Netflix just dropped the new trailer for an upcoming reality series starring Meghan Markle, of all people, and I'm not really expecting much from it. It looks like it's a terrible show, and if you actually look at the reaction over on YouTube, it's not looking too good, and I will get more on that in a moment. But first, let's just look at this article from Deadline that's talking about what it actually is. With love, Meghan, Netflix drops trailer for Meghan Markle lifestyle series. Meghan Markle just returned to Instagram, and now the Duchess of Sussex has dropped the trailer for her playful new Netflix series. Now, I'm not English or anything like that, so I don't know how things go over there, but I thought her and Harry renounced their responsibilities to the royal family, and that means that they don't have the titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I could be wrong about this and misunderstanding what actually went on with that, and maybe they do retain the titles, but I thought that they don't actually have those. So let me know in the comments if that's actually the case or if I'm wrong about that, because like I said, I really don't know. That was just my understanding, but let's continue. Mindy Kaling, Alice Walters, Roy Choi, and more, along with husband Prince Harry, are aboard with Love Meghan, which fans can view in a trailer above as Markle attempts to reimagine the genre of lifestyle programming. The 8-part series will launch in a fortnight's time on January 15th and feature a ream of celebrity guests and friends of Markle's along with her spouse. In the trailer, Markle can be seen cooking, gardening, and shopping with friends. Okay, so now she was supposed to be someone who's kind of like championing feminism or whatever. That's kind of how she was held up as, and yet her reality series is basically her doing traditional feminine stuff, being in the kitchen and shopping and other things like that. I just kind of find it funny, and I know the irony probably isn't lost on other people as well. The synopsis says the show will see Markle share personal tips and tricks, embracing playful over perfection, and highlights how easy it can be to create beauty even in the unexpected. With Love Meghan comes from Markle and Harry's overall deal between their Archwell Productions and Netflix. The project was revealed by Deadline last year alongside a show about professional polo, which recently launched. And to my understanding, that's actually not doing too well over on Netflix, but that's a whole other thing right there. But just going over to the trailer, as you can see right now, 6,000 likes to 38,000 dislikes on this one. So not a pretty good reception for it. And if you consider that the trailer is a little less than a day old and has just over 400,000 views, I don't know, that seems kind of low for this sort of thing. But I don't know, I guess a lot of people aren't interested in this, and the people who are familiar with this really aren't happy with it. But more interestingly enough are the actual comments themselves. So demure, so mindful, so brave, brings a tear to my left eye, while her vocal fry is killing any desire I might have to listen to her. Netflix, you are incredible. You spent $100 million just for me to enjoy the comment section of a show I'll never watch. So you continue canceling shows that I absolutely loved and wasting a large amount of money on garbage like this on someone who has nothing real and authentic to provide. And that is the thing about this trailer, is it definitely strikes me as, I guess, inauthentic would be the word for it here. I'll play more of it, but first let's just kind of continue with the comments. Netflix with over 25,000 in dislikes. Isn't it time you listen to your customers? Actually, it's 38,000 dislikes right now, but that's an older comment. This inspired me to elevate my oats by putting them in a jar with a shiny ribbon and sparkling label. I took a picture in the basket. Okay, so just kind of talking about the... Actually, here, I'll just jump into the trailer. So we'll start just to kind of see what it is. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but just kind of skip around it. Again, she's just in the kitchen.
I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it.
You know, I'm actually wondering if she really is making this stuff, or if she's just kind of doing what actors do on screen, where it's like someone else is preparing it, but they're just adding like little bits to it
With
during
moments
certain
that
shots,
let
so it
them know
looks
I
like
was
that
really
they
thinking of them.
made it themselves. I really wouldn't put it past
This
that's
is
the case
probably
where
one of the most glamorous
some
moments
chef or
of my
baker
life.
actually comes in and makes this stuff, and then she just adds
I'm
like
gonna
a
share
few
some
things on the
little
end of it
tips
and be
and
like, oh,
tricks.
look at what you
I
did,
see
sort of
what
thing.
color I gravitate to, and everything goes from there.
Because that is
How
the
you can
problem with her is
incorporate
she's
these
trying to
practices every day.
build a brand around herself,
you want.
but
You want
everything
that
just
shape
seems
and
so
texture.
staged and fake, and that's one reason a lot of people haven't gravitated
This is
towards her.
about
Not to mention
connecting
just
with
her
friends.
overall
I love that we're doing
personality.
this together
People
for the
don't seem
first
to
time.
take a
Making
shine
new
to.
friends.
Right here, let's just.
I have to do it totally wrong to get it totally
Oh, how
right.
goofy it is!
Look at what we made.
I mean, this isn't even that funny. It's just kind of sad. It's definitely her trying to create a brand around herself. Because really, that's all that she wants. Is she just wanted fame her whole life, and she's been trying everything in order to get that, and everything just really hasn't been working out for her. So she just tries the next thing, and we can even see that with just many of the stuff that she's done in the past. This Daily Mail article that came out a couple days ago, how Meghan 3.0 relaunch comes after false start, year of flops, including Axe podcast, pan Netflix series, and delayed lifestyle brand. Since stepping back from her, royal duties in 2020, Meghan Markle has sought to carve out a new identity as a content creator, entrepreneur, and advocate. With steadfast ambition, the Duchess of Sussex appeared poised to dominate the world of entertainment and lifestyle, armed with multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify and whispers of a forthcoming lifestyle brand. The former actress seemed ready to write her next chapter in bold, glittering strokes. However, the reality has proven far more challenging than the fairy tale narrative Meghan may have envisioned. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, has there been anyone else who had this much backing behind them, trying to basically make them a star, and it just hasn't worked out at all? Because there's some really terrible people out there who are famous for, even if it's not for good reasons. There's people out there who have like a lot of fame and notoriety, and I mean, I guess she does that too, but just not in the way that she wants. Because there's a lot of terrible people out there who built careers just because they had people backing them up and put a lot of money behind it. And this is what's been going on when it comes to her. Is she has millions of dollars behind her. They have a list of celebrities trying to basically promote her show, as you can see from her series itself. A lot of people coming in there to like be like guests and other things like that. And no matter what, it just hasn't been working out for her because no one really just cares about her, no matter what they're trying to. It's funny how she's kind of doing this new lifestyle rebrand, but people who are actually interested in that sort of thing, I don't think are really interested in her. You'd have to get like a very niche type of person who is like, I want to champion like feminism and all that other stuff that she's supposed to be representative of. But at the same time, they also want to champion traditional values. Usually those don't kind of coincide together. And that's why I don't think this series will actually work out for her. I think it'll just be another in the long list of things that really has been a failure for her. And then she'll just move on to something else next. From the axing of her Netflix series, Pearl, to the discontinuation of her Spotify podcast Archetypes, and the still unrealized promise of her lifestyle brand. I guess it depending on the strength of this series, whether or not her lifestyle brand will actually transpire. Meghan's attempt to reshape her public persona have met with limited success. This comes as the Duchess launched her personal Instagram account today with a video filmed by husband Harry or herself laughing on a beach near their home in Montecito. Back in 2020, when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry signed a lucrative deal with Netflix, reportedly worth up to $100 million, expectations were sky high, and so far they haven't been met. And just looking at the reaction to this trailer, I think this is probably just going to be another in a long list of flops for her. But I'm more curious what's going to happen next after this sort of thing. What's her next avenue to try to gain fame? And that's something else I guess we can just point and laugh at. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with the latest entertainment news. And don't forget to click that like button and share this video out there because it really helps out with the channel. Thank you.